Good afternoon. It's August 29th, 2024, and today, really, we had what turned out to be a range day. And I think this is best explained looking at this 17,000 tick chart. We've been in this range for almost 2 weeks now. So today, what happened was we rallied from the measured move up to the highs and then sold off sharply. So, uh, here, let's take a look at the EMA, or not the EMA, the daily chart. So that's the range we're in. Just a bull doji right now. So I didn't see a whole lot on this 1300 tick chart. A lot of trades in terms of uh, scalps. Uh, let's see, 6500 tick chart. I think there's this. You could probably argue for going short here. Um, but let's take a look. So in the overnight, we had this very strong trend up. And then we about 4:30 we started this flatter channel, and so I think it's reasonable to take this second entry long right here. um, it looks like if you draw off these two highs and drag it down, that's where it would be, the trend line would be. So I think it's reasonable to take that. Then you get a quick one to double test right there, confirming that trend line. So worth considering. I don't like that we are not, you know, breaking out to a new high, but we are making new highs here, and you get higher low, higher low, higher low. So I think it's reasonable to take that one. And then we get a break of this flatter channel, and you get a leg down. That's two legs within that leg, and then you get a second leg down, and then it reverses pretty strongly. So you get this higher low. I think it's worth considering that, because I was thinking we would get a new high, um, which we did, and then you get another higher low. This one's really aggressive. I'm not crazy about that one. And then you get this broad bear channel. You got a break, sharp move to a new low before it reverses. So this looks like a second entry long right here. So you might consider that one. Ends up being a good move. And now we're bouncing off this midline, but I don't see a lot of good scalp entries, or I don't see any good scalp entries in here. Sell off, bounce off the channel trend line here, uh, go sideways, boom. We get this tight channel up, and yeah, this is tough to trade, or I mean, it's tough to scalp. I think not really tough to trade. You would just buy at some point, but if you're looking for a scalp, I don't really see much. And we come in here. I'm not really sure what the signs are that you could have seen here for a reversal. I mean, obviously here we never really got a gap. If you see that, we pretty much tested that right away. Boom, you break out and it closes it, tests it again, goes higher, but there's no more gaps. It breaks out here, we close that gap. There's never a gap here. So there is the stairs pattern. And that's why it's important to look at these larger time frames, because this is pretty much exactly where we've been turning down uh, over the past week or so, 2 weeks. So we top out right here. On this chart, it doesn't look like, I don't think you could go short in here. There's no strong consecutive bear bars until you get this one and this one, and then we go sideways for a while. These are three decent bear bars. This is a strong bear bar. This one's kind of a doji, and this one's a strong bear bar. So not so much here could you go short, but if you're being really aggressive and you see the range on the other chart, maybe you take this lower high right here, because we had a big bear bar here. This is a bear body. It's not a big bear bar though, and then a big bear bar here. So something to think about. But I really don't see how else you could have gotten in on this. We break out of this bear channel to the downside. You can see once we hit a measured move, it's also the opening price. So there was a little bit of profit taking, but then it just sold off even stronger. And I just don't see a way to get in on that for a scalp. I think as a swing, go ahead and just sell. But yeah, then we bounce here and we form this broad bull channel. And at this point, I'd be too nervous to sell, or I mean to buy, because of that strong sell-off. So not a whole lot of scalps today. But if you recognize what the market's doing, there's a time to be aggressive. And when we're going up, you probably would have want to take an aggressive entry to buy. And when we're going down, you want to take an aggressive sell. So that's how I saw it today. I'll be back tomorrow.